G'day everyone, it's Chops here. This video is something I've been promising a few people that I've been going to do for a while, so here it is. This is basically just a little bit of help to anyone who's been trying to get into the Australian mining industry. Guys, I will stress to start with that any information you may take away from this video, it's just my personal experience. I'm not saying that this is carte blanche, the way to get into the mines, because it was the way I tried. I got lucky with it. Other people might not have gotten lucky doing it the same way. I don't know. This is just my personal experience. Please treat it as such. Okay? Right, let's get started. Alright guys and girls, simply because it's Queensland where I first got my job, that will be where we will start. If you want to get into the mines, there are things that will help you. They won't guarantee you a job, but they definitely will help you be a more attractive prospect to anyone who wants to hire you. If there's 4 other people there, they've never been on a mine site before, they've never gotten their truck license or these inductions that I'm about to mention, and you've gone out and gotten these things, you'll have a higher chance of gaining employment than what the other 3 bozos will. So anyway, the things that I recommend that anyone should have before trying to get a job in the mines are: alright, if anyone wants to know any more about those things that I put up just then, just Google them. I'm sure you'll come up with lots of information about it. I'm just trying to keep everything short at the moment, and just Google it. It'll come up with information about the courses, who provides them, maybe even when they're running. If you want a little bit more information, you can just send me a message on YouTube. I'll try and answer it any way I can. But yeah, moving on, now to the people that you'll have to approach. I recommend trying everyone: mining companies, owner-operators that is, contracting companies. Approach them all. You might not get a lot of joy from the big mining companies, but it can't hurt to ask. They do sometimes take on trainee operators, and but your best bet will probably be with a contractor. Because a lot of their staff, when they get enough time up, depending on what situation they're in, a lot of them do tend to go looking for jobs further afield in West Australia, for example, Northern Territory, for something different, to progress their career. Therefore, the contractor is always looking to take more people on, and you'll have a high chance of getting in as a trainee there. So I recommend, first and foremost, give the companies a try, but if you don't have any luck with them, definitely try the contractors. It's a good place to cut your teeth in the industry. You'll learn a lot from them, and get 6 months, a year's worth of experience under your belt. If you don't like working there, try and stick it out that long. That way you have that experience. After that time, you're pretty much employable in most of Australia. So what I'll do now is I'll throw up a couple of links that I know of that has some contact details for mining companies. If you want, you can also Google Queensland mining companies, Queensland mine sites, Queensland mining contractors. All these things will link to different sites which do have a fair bit of information. But I'll throw up a couple of things right now, and you can take it from there. Alright guys, before I forget, I said I was going to mention West Australia, and well, here it is. I should have mentioned it a bit earlier, but if you want to get work over in West Australia, it's a little bit more friendly to greenies over here. There's a couple of companies over here, I'm not too sure of the names, I've just sort of heard of them in passing, that they have their own, there are training companies out there that do dump truck courses, it's, some of them are really cheap, it's just the theoretical side of it, paperwork and that. Others in excess of $1,000, $2,000, sometimes up to $4,000. It's an actual course where they take you to a mine site. They give you some experience operating the machines, just general look over the machine, so you know what parts are what faults can go wrong with it, that sort of thing. But some of the things you'll need if you want to get into the mines in West Australia, over here it is a definite must. You must have HR truck licence. There's no getting around that. Unlike Queensland, who do sometimes allow people with car licences to drive the trucks, in West Australia you must have a HR licence. They'd also like you to have a Mark Star, which is it's basically a general mining induction for West Australia. A mine workers health surveillance, which is basically just a medical, and they'd also like you to have a police clearance. Once again, except for the HR licence, those last few things, if you get the right company, they'll get most of that for you. But once again, definitely got to have a truck licence. Alright guys, this brings us to the end of this video. I do apologise if there's anything I missed. Trying to get all this together, I am unfortunately a little bit scatterbrained, and I do sometimes miss things which should have gone in, but unfortunately didn't. If there's anything you guys want clarified, or any info you think I might have that could help you, just send me a message. I'll try and answer it to the best of my abilities. I am hoping that sometime in the future I'll actually be getting my video camera back and working, and I'll try and do a proper video of this. This is a bit half-assed, I'll admit, but I thought it had been a while. I did promise my subscribers that I'd do this video, so I thought I had to do something. I hope this does provide a little bit of information to anyone who is trying to get a job in the mines. What I would like to leave it on is that just remember, be persistent. That will be the thing above all else, beyond what I've suggested can help you, may help you. Being persistent is what will get you a job in the mines. You must be persistent. You must constantly call these people. Let them know you're out there. Let them know you're keen to do it. They will one day pay attention to you. It might take a while. Get used to that. Like I said, it took me 2 years. It's taken other people I know 4 years to get into the mines, but they were persistent and they did get in. Thank you very much, and talk to you all later.